I was watching you watch what is behind you earlier. What was going through your mind looking at North Korea?
This is a frontier of freedom. Now, for more than 6 decades, U.S. forces and forces of South Korea have held the line for freedom here at the DMZ. And it's inspiring for me to see the resolve of these soldiers, to see the alliance that we have forged with the people of South Korea throughout the generations. And it gives me great confidence as we go into the future that we will achieve our objective of a secure and prosperous South Korea, but also that we will see a Korean peninsula free of nuclear weapons.
You said that the era of patience, strategic patience, is over. What does that mean in real terms?
It was the policy of the United States of America during prior administrations to practice what they called strategic patience. And that was to hope to marshal international support to bring an end to the nuclear ambitions and the ballistic missile program of North Korea. That clearly has failed. And the advent of nuclear weapons testing, the development of a nuclear program, even this weekend to see another attempt at a ballistic missile launch, all confirms the fact that strategic patience has failed.
But what does it mean to end it in practical terms? It's either use military force or find a diplomatic solution that has eluded all of your predecessors.
Well, I think as the president's made clear that we're going to abandon the failed policy of strategic patience, but we're going to redouble our efforts to bring diplomatic and economic pressure to bear on North Korea. Our hope is that we can resolve this issue peaceably. And I know the president was heartened by his discussions with President Xi. We've seen China begin to take some actions to bring pressure on North Korea, but there needs to be more.
And you know, this is real for you. You know that there are estimates that North Korea could have a missile ready that could hit the continental U.S., Seattle, by 2020, which is going to be on your watch. I mean, is that weighing on you, and is that a deadline that you all have in mind?
I know the President of the United States has no higher priority than the safety and security of the American people. The presence of U.S. forces here in South Korea, our long-standing commitment to the Asian Pacific, and ensuring the security of the continental United States will remain the priority of this administration. But look, we want to be clear. Our hope, and frankly our prayer, is that by marshaling the resources of nations across the Asian Pacific, not just South Korea and Japan, other allies, and China, to bring renewed pressure to bear, will achieve our goal of a nuclear-free Korean peninsula. But the people in North Korea should make no mistake that the United States of America and our allies will see to the security of this region and see to the security of the people of our country.
I know we're running late. I just have to ask about your dad. I just heard you say that that General Brooks gave you some information about his service here. He was awarded the Bronze Star. What did you learn, and how does it feel to be here in an area that is still at war, effectively? I mean, only an armistice, still at war for 67 years.
It's very meaningful for me and my family to be here so many years after my father's service. To be honest with you, my dad didn't talk about his combat experience much until we were all grown up. There was a lot of tough fighting here, and he spent time on Porkchop Hill and Mount Baldy, and the general and his team were kind enough to share information about those battles with us. But I think in some ways, my dad just might be smiling from heaven to see that the sacrifices that he and other American soldiers and South Korean soldiers made here, now passed on to my generation, has not changed our commitment to the security and prosperity of the people of South Korea. The sacrifices that he made and that generation of Americans made have made this extraordinary success of South Korea possible. And for me, it's deeply meaningful to be here, and maybe in some small way to continue that generation's work and to make it clear to the world that America stands with South Korea, to preserve freedom on the Korean Peninsula and to bring stability and security to the Asian Pacific.